The 34th edition of the Maxi Yacht Rolex Cup got underway after extreme weather delayed the start for 2 days. Organized by the Yacht Club Costa Smeralda, in conjunction with the International Maxi Association, this renowned event has been partnered by Rolex for nearly 40 years. Some 44 Maxi yachts gathered to compete for the prestigious trophies, including the Rolex Maxi One World Championship, reserved for the fastest and most potent entries. Once again, the majestic scenery of the Costa Smeralda provides the backdrop.
Performance, innovation, tradition, showcased at their very best in the Maxi Yacht Rolex Cup. As one of sailing's most revered regattas gets underway in spectacular fashion after a delayed start due to some extreme weather, good things come to those who wait. Mixing spectacular coastal racing with the intensity of windward leeward racing, the turquoise waters of Sardinia's Costa Smeralda play host to 6 classes and over 40 yachts. A coastal race offered the chance to enjoy the stunning scenery and savour the majesty of this location, so synonymous with Maxi Yacht racing. On display, mighty J-class yachts, super Maxis, and smaller cruiser racers, all eager to make their mark. Impressing today were Italian yachts Oscar III and Fra Diavolo, as well as Moat from the USA. Meanwhile, 2 classes were involved in close quarters racing on a windward leeward racetrack. The 10 fastest boats contesting the all-new Rolex IMA Maxi One World Championship. 2 closely fought races sent deep blue to the top of the championship leaderboard as they returned to the Yacht Club Costa Smeralda. Successful day for the boat's navigator and crew.
Good day for us. We're in a nice spot on the score. We need to have patience and go one day after the other and just try to do our best.
With uncertain weather ahead, the YCCS and co-organisers the International Maxi Association are working hard to deliver more exceptional racing before the regatta concludes.
This is your weekly global sailing highlights show, The World on Water, September 20th, 2024. INEOS Britannia has secured its spot in the Louis Vuitton Cup Final, as Ben Ainslie's crew is the first team to progress to the final, after winning the required 5 races against its opponent, Alinghi Red Bull Racing. The Brits started the 4th race day on Wednesday with a 4-1 advantage over the Swiss. Alinghi Red Bull Racing was battling hard to remain in the competition and claimed the win of the first race, but INEOS Britannia came back fighting in the second race to bank the all-important 5th win, in turn ending Alinghi's America's Cup journey. INEOS Britannia will either face Luna Rossa Prado Pirelli or New York Yacht Club, American Magic, in the 1-7 series, which starts on the 26th of September.
Welcome to the Dock Walk, brought to you by Ainslie & Ainslie, powering this America's Cup British crew. Alongside one of them, CEO, team principal, and Ben, talk to us about what we can expect today. We've got 2 races scheduled. We kind of want to get it one and done, don't we?
Yeah, of course. It's we saw the other day, Swiss are good in the light stuff. Forecast is potentially for lighter airs again today, so just got to take it each race at a time. But yeah, we want to get it done and, of course, get through to that final.
It's been a frustrating couple of days because obviously out on the water the other day when the weather was inclement and we lost to the Swiss in that race. How careful have we got to be today with the wind not being as predictable as you'd like it to be?
Yeah, it's going to be another tough day, and also there's quite a bit of sea state out there as well. So yeah, it's tricky, and I keep saying it, but the Swiss are, if there's one condition, the Swiss are really come to their own in the lighter airs. So we just keep going.
Okay, you keep going. Whilst you do that, I'm going to find Walter, who's going to talk to us a little bit more detailed-wise about the weather. Walter, come over here. Weather Walter, hello, alongside me. Walter, just talk to us about, Ben said we don't know quite what to expect from the wind conditions today. Yeah. What can you tell us that's going to bring us more up to date than that?
Okay, it's a cooler day today in Barcelona. Water is still warm, 25 degrees. here, about 21 degrees, and we have an easterly breeze. And at the moment, the Youth Cup is zooming around in about 12 knots, so it's not too bad. We expect that wind now to turn slowly to the right, going more southeast, and perhaps 11 knots when we get out, going slowly to 6 knots. So if you're lucky, we get our race done with some wind, starting time, and then the wind will slowly disappear. The waves will stay there. So our people will have to put a lot of effort in.
So what we want to do is get on with it, right? We don't want to delay, we just want to get on with it.
Get out and use the wind before it disappears.
Okay, that sounds like a very good tip. Let's go and find Pete Cunningham, because he's in charge of the team's human performance, and he can tell us how tough it's going to be for those cyclors out there today. Pete, come over here if you will, just for 5 seconds. I just want you to give everyone an idea of what it's going to be like, how tough it's going to be for those cyclors out today in what is, you know, not great wind knots.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Probably since I spoke to you last time, George, it's probably 10 degrees cooler now than it was at the beginning, and that's really nice for the cyclors. So I'm hoping it's. I think we're strong in depth. We got a lot of powers. We do, if it's 2 race day, we do full rotations. So I think it shows the power of our guys. I think it's quite a nice day for us, really. I mean, the sailing's the sailing, but it's 10 degrees cooler, which is really nice.
So no ice vests today.
They're there just in case if the sun comes out, it warms up pretty quick. But if it stays like this, I think it's 20 degrees today here, so it's lovely.
I'm giving a false idea of things by wearing my shades. You see, that's what's going on here. Let's go and catch up with Ben Cornish, because he's one of the ones who's going to be cycloring away on that boat. Oh, actually, well, no, but good point. I mean, I'm here in my sunglasses, which would make you suggest, or would suggest that it's actually nicer weather than it is. It is chillier.
Yeah, there's a chill in the air. It's definitely a bit different. We've got this wind direction from the northeast, I think it is now, and I don't know if you can see it, but a lot of big black clouds. So, yeah, anyone's guess on the weather today.
All right, so how do you prep yourselves in terms of your physicality for today, based on the fact that, you know, when they were going out just a week or so ago, you were packed full of ice vests and everything else to keep the temperature down?
It's a blessing in disguise for the cyclors. As you know, we're in the carbon boxes and they get horribly hot. So today you see there's no one in their ice vests. People have got their wetsuit jackets on to stay warm. So for the performance side and the physical bit, it's actually a lot nicer.
How important is it to get it one and done today as quickly as possible, if you can?
One and done means I don't have to do a race, so yeah, very important.
Don't you try and get out of it. Don't you try and get out of it.
I'd be well happy with that, yeah. But I mean, obviously, it doesn't change how we go about it. We need to be ready to do 2, so hopefully it's 1, but we'll be ready for 2.
Okay, well, we'll see what comes of it. Good luck out there today. We'll all be rooting for you as ever. Don't forget, of course, you can watch all the action live on TNT Sports and on YouTube, and there'll be an analysis show a little later on reflecting on all the action here in Barcelona on YouTube too. We'll see you when we see you.
It's a big day for the team to make it through to the Louis Vuitton finals. You know, Alinghi Red Bull Racing did a great job his last couple of days in the lighter airs, really getting some great performance out of their boat. Particularly today in the light and choppy stuff, they were a tough team to beat. We lost the first race despite having a lead, but the final race today we were able to get in the lead and just stay ahead. Super proud of the team, the journey that we've been on this last couple of months since we've been sailing Britannia here in Barcelona. We've come a long way. Still got a long way to go, but excited about whoever we get to meet in the finals.
The New York Yacht Club American Magic team pulled off a stunning double victory against their Italian rivals, Luna Rossa Prada Pirelli, to bring the scoreline in the first to 5-point Louis Vuitton Cup semi-final to 3-4. Both of the day's matchups were sailed under cloudy skies, with the wind for the first race at the lower end of the America's Cup prescribed wind limit of 6.5 knots. Have we seen this game before?
Day 4, we did what we had to do. We came off the water with 2 wins, stayed away from elimination. So we're sitting here today with a down by point to Luna Rossa. We still have 2 more races that we have to keep pushing ourselves through, and you know, you can't say enough great things about how the team on board Patriots Sailing, you know, Tommy and Lucas have in a very short period of time gelled very well together, and Lucas is doing a great job of supporting Tommy and Tommy's instincts and all the things that we need to have go in the correct direction for us to advance. The first race we sailed a great race, deserved the win. The second race, Luna Rossa crossed us halfway down the fourth leg by about 150 meters, and it looked like they had a traveler failure, and so they had to stop racing.
He has a bed. He has issues. Yeah, just us. I think we broke the.
But that was a boat for boat race. At the top mark, both boats went opposite gates and were even, and so we don't know the outcome if they hadn't broken, but at the same time, that's part of it. American Magic has been in that situation before, not too long ago, and so you feel for the Luna Rossa team, but we know that they're a very good team and they'll be back out on the water tomorrow.
The Maxi Yacht Rolex Cup is one of the most impressive events in the international yachting calendar and synonymous with excellence. Both the regatta and its organizer, the Yacht Club Costa Smeralda, have been partnered by Rolex since the mid-1980s. Indeed, the YCCS and Rolex are celebrating the 40th anniversary of their close cooperation this year. The 2024 edition, organized in collaboration with the International Maxi Association, tested the patience of the crews and the determination of the race committee. Both were rewarded with a spectacular conclusion.
Challenging conditions, tension and determination as the proceedings continue at the Maxi Yacht Rolex Cup. Today in Porto-Cervo, a ferocious Mistral wind brought this highly competitive regatta to a temporary halt, giving crews time to regroup and catch their breath. Over the years, a combination of perfect conditions, thrilling racing and magnificent yachts has helped establish the Maxi Yacht Rolex Cup as a pinnacle event in the international yachting season. Success stories celebrated this year by the organisers, the Yacht Club Costa Smeralda, as it marks the 40th anniversary of its enduring partnership with Rolex.
The collaboration with Rolex started in 1984 with the first Swan Rolex Cup, and then it was followed in 1985 by the Maxi Yacht Rolex Cup event. And this collaboration has been going on for 40 years. So, I think that is just says it all.
The third partner instrumental in the success of the event has been the International Maxi Association, who this year have drawn on one of their core principles of innovation to introduce the Rolex IMA Maxi One World Championship.
This year, within the Maxi Yacht Rolex Cup, we've got a new World Championships, and the really exciting thing is this has attracted 10 of the fastest, most glamorous boats, which will make really close competition.
And the new World Championship is living up to the expectation. The racing so far has already provided some gripping boat-on-boat action. With the high winds due to abate, we have the prospect of an exciting finale at the 2024 Maxi Yacht Rolex Cup.
Due to prior commitments, SHR owner is unfortunately unable to drive his Super Maxi Sun Humkai Scallywag 100 in the last day of the regatta. Under the owner-driver rule, the replacement helmsman must be an amateur. Our rib driver, 69-year-old Graham Turner, GT, has been promoted to helmsman for the last day off racing.
Alrighty, I'm here with Graham Turner, or GT, from the Scallywag team, who's recently enjoyed a new promotion from team rib driver to team owner driver. I'm here with him at beside his luxury poolside villa accommodation here. Graham, congratulations on the promotion.
Yeah, thanks very much, Nick. It was really unexpected, and unfortunately, as you know, I had to go other places, and I was fortunate enough, I suppose, to be in the right place at the right time, and Woody asked me to do the gig, so really looking forward to it.
Fantastic. And for our viewers back home, can you tell us a bit about your background, your sailing background that got you into this mess? I mean, this position.
Yeah. Well, probably meeting Dave Witt got me into this mess a little bit, but I've been sailing for many, many years, and mainly sailing 18-foot skiffs, I suppose, where I met Whitty when he was a young kid, and I still call him the kid rather than Whitty. And I've known him now for sort of almost, probably almost 40 years. So we've had a long relationship. We've always been good mates, and you know, he's invited me to come over here to be the rib driver, really, and I grabbed it with both hands because it's a fantastic opportunity.
Yeah.
And now, look what's happened. Incredible.
Nice one. And what about your thoughts for the race ahead tomorrow?
Well, look, I'm really looking forward to it. I must say, you know, I've got a few concerns about it because basically I'm a dinghy sailor, an 18-foot skiff sailor and dinghy sailor, but it's a sailing boat. It's a great sailing boat. The guys on board there are, you know, world-class sailors, so they'll be helping me around the track. And you know, I have some concerns, obviously, but looking forward to a bit of breeze, hopefully, and you know, doing the best we can. And if we do the best we can, I think we're going to get a really good result.
Fantastic. And finally, a message out there for any other battlers behind the scenes in teams or looking for that step up?
Yeah, well, you never know what's going to happen. If you put yourself in a position, you know, that you're around thereabouts, anything can happen. So I just encourage everybody, and particularly youngsters out there, young kids and everything who are getting on the sailing journey. I'm at the end of my sailing journey, but there's, you know, any number of young blokes and girls coming through, and you know, if you stick to it, A, it's a wonderful sport, B, there's some great opportunities, and C, like me, you never know, you might be able to do a Bradbury.
Fantastic, GT. Well, tomorrow, all in one race, World Championships up for grabs, no pressure. Good luck.
Absolutely no pressure. Look, I'm quite comfortable with that, realistically, because I know the team that's backing me is world class, and you know, if we put it all together, there's no reason why we can't take this away.
Nice one. Go the Scallywags.
Go the Scallywags.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
With only one day of competition so far completed due to an unprecedented number of days lost to high winds, expectation is high for a dramatic conclusion to the 34th Maxi Yacht Rolex Cup, tomorrow, Saturday the 14th of September.
Performance, achievement and reward at the grand finale of the 2024 Maxi Yacht Rolex Cup.
Racing at the 2024 Rolex Swan Cup is underway. An impressive fleet of over 100 Swan yachts divided across 4 divisions are gracing the 22nd edition of the esteemed biennial event. During today's first day of competition, the Swan Maxi Division A, Maxi and Mini Maxi, Swan Division B, Sparkman and Stevens, and the largest group, the Swan Division C, Cruiser, Grand Prix, with 29 entrants, contested scenic coastal courses.